What's up, y'all? And if you're new here, my name is LaToya Riley, and I kind of just wanted to do this video just to kind of let you guys know exactly who I am and what it is that I do, right? And so I help entrepreneurs, leaders, and mentors overcome fear, overcome self-doubt, break through that procrastination, execute boldly and confidently so they can reach their highest potential and move forward into their purpose. A lot of us know what it is that we should be doing, but we're not doing it because we fear, right? We have fear of success. We have, fear of failure, right? We have fear of what if this doesn't work out? We have all of the what ifs and the different thoughts and the negative thoughts of, what if I fail? What if people judge me? What if I don't make any money? And a lot of times we're so focused on the negative versus telling ourselves, manifesting over ourselves and speaking life into our own selves and saying, you know what? I don't care what anybody has to say, right? I'm not here to please anybody, right? I'm here to serve. I'm here to be a leader. And I'm here to literally share my talents, my gifts, and my knowledge with others and serve them, right? And so that was the struggle for me, right? I feared success. I feared success because it's like sometimes we're like, what does success actually look like, right? We see all of the things on TV. We see the people that got these big cars and these nice fancy houses, and they got the husband, they got the wife, they got the kids, they have that everything that you want. But it's like, how did they get there? And I don't know all the steps in reference to how they got there, but I can tell you that there was some type of fear, right? That was that they had, but they pressed forward, right? They did not let fear stop them. And that is what happens to a lot of us. We are fearful of the unknown and we have fear of success. And there's other different things as well too. I say speaking negative about yourself, like, oh, I'm not worthy enough, I'm not enough, people call me dumb, and I done been through so much stuff. Who's gonna listen to me, right? Who's going to think that I am someone that they can listen to or talk to or learn from, right? We always focus on the negative versus focusing on the positive and speaking the life over ourselves. So I am your mentor or your coach, whatever it is that you want to call me. It helps you build that confidence, right? That helps you continue to say it's okay with whatever it is that I have gone through, right? Let's accept the past, but now let's also accept the present of what we're progressing through now, so we can also accept our future that we're actually leading into and leading towards. And so that is what I do, and that is what I focus on. So I have created several different services in reference to get you started. The very first one that I want to point out is going to be called the 5-step to fear reset, okay? And what that is and what that does, and it's free, right? But what that does is it literally helps you to hit the reset button. When fear tries to sneak in, when fear tries to get in your head and get in your mind, it's, hey, let me hit that fear reset button, right? Let's turn this fear into faith, right? So it helps you, and it's different actionable steps for you to do. It's different exercises in this 5-step fear reset guide that's literally going to help you if you implement it, right? Because you still have to do the work, but it's going to help you implement and literally just start hitting that reset button so you can continue to flourish, so you can be able to be the one that you are called to be, right? Everybody has these goals and these dreams and things of what we want to do, but we're not stepping out in it, right? We're not stepping out in it. And then it's causing, like, we're losing opportunities, right? We are not positioning ourselves to be able to be in the rooms where the opportunities are, to be in the rooms where the blessings are, because we're not starting, right? And like I say again, that used to be me. I used to be afraid of, I don't know how somebody's gonna look at me. I don't know if somebody's gonna say this. I don't know. I don't want to be judged, right? We don't want to talk about our pain. We don't want to talk about the things that we have gone through. And I'm learning to understand that, of course, you don't have to share every single detail of your life, but sometimes God has placed these things or the certain circumstances that you have gone through because he wants you to use your gifts, and he wants you to use your circumstances to bless other people, right? And it's not to say, if you went through something, traumatic, that you deserve that, but it's saying, hey, maybe this situation was, unfortunate, but I'm going to use this situation to bless somebody else. I'm going to use this situation to walk out in my faith, to say, hey, I did not let this situation stop me. And you literally will be there for the next person. It is something that you have. I don't know what it is, but that very thing, it could be, you wanting to do hair, you wanted to go back to school, you wanting to get a new job, right? You wanting to start that business, you wanting to go to therapy, you wanting to get healed. You want to, write that book, you want to start that course, you want to, start traveling. Whatever that thing is, you can do it, but it starts with believing in yourself, right? So I am here to help you and coach you along the way of trying to strip that fear, strip that procrastination, strip that self-doubt, strip that anxiety, because all of that is typically what stops us from moving forward. All of that is what stops us from not pursuing our passions and our purpose, and then we end up settling, right? We end up settling into something that we really don't want to do, or we're just doing it because we feel obligated to, and that's really, not what we want to do. And then we are, depressed, or we have anxiety, or, we're so overwhelmed, we're frustrated, all of that because we are not operating in our gifts and our talents, our purpose, and our passion, right? And so I know that was a whole lot, but that's life, right? That's what it is. And so I'm also here to teach you and show you, like, don't settle. Do not settle for what it is that you don't want to do. You have to be strategic about it, and you have to develop a plan, right? And so I'm here to help and guide you through that plan. So the very first thing that I want you to do, if you have not already, is to go to the website, LaToyaRiley.com, and download the free 5-step free reset guide. That is going to jumpstart your faith, jumpstart of breaking the cycle of having fear, procrastination, and self-doubt, right? And then from there, I'll be able to guide you, and just motivate and encourage you into the other next steps, the other next, projects that you can lead into. Start pushing yourself forward and actually walking into your highest self boldly and confidently, right? Again, go to that website, LaToyaRiley.com, and you'll see all of the other different, tools and resources and things that I have there. But the first thing I want you to do is just start off with the fear reset, right? Don't worry about anything else. Just start out with the fear reset. Like I said, again, the guide is free. It's actionable steps and exercises in that guide that's going to help you literally take the first step in recognizing what the fear is, right? Because fear has a lot of different layers. So we first have to understand, what is this fear? What is it? Let's name call it, right? And then from there, move into other different steps of how to overcome that and conquer that, right? And so that is that, y'all. So I just want to do this little introductory video just to kind of give you some insight on who I am, what I do. If y'all have any questions, like I said, always let me know. Always remember to believe in your vision, your gifts, your talents, and your dreams. Sometimes other people, they may not get it, and it's okay. Don't try to, overdo it or try to always over explain what it is that you're supposed to be doing, because sometimes it's not for people to get. Sometimes it's not for people to understand what your gift, what your calling, what your talent is, and that is okay, right? Sometimes we're frustrated because people don't understand me or people don't get it. Trust me, they're not for you, or maybe that's not the right season for them to get it or understand it right now, because they have, some other individual things that they need to work through first too. And it's okay. God's going to give you the people, the community, the opportunity, the blessings for those people to come to you. Find your community, right? I actually should say your community will find you, more so, because I'm not looking for you all. You all are looking for me. And so my community is going to eventually find me, just like your community is going to eventually find you, right? So I'm your next friend. I'm your next sister. I'm your next auntie, cousin, niece, whatever you want to call me, right? That's just literally in life trying to make it. Right? Literally in life trying to make it. And it's not all about money. It's not all about, finances. Yes, we need that, but it's more so and about serving. It's about leadership. It's about being your authentic self, right? Somebody is for you. You're not going to be able to please everybody, but you will have more than enough people that you can impact and just make a difference in life. And until next time, see ya.